loves.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, so welcome to New Orleans.
And today we're taking you to Second Line.
Not just a second line, but an uptown second line. So that's totally different.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna tell you what a second line is in case you didn't know. So a second line is basically a procession that follows a band, and they're usually performed at funerals or wedding receptions and stuff like that. But it can just happen just because we feel like doing one.
Yeah, so today we uptown and we are about to go to the second line. We've already driven by, and although the weather is kind of dark today, we are still going to the second line because they're already setting up.
So hopefully it still goes on and they push through this rain today and it'll still happen.
Come with us. Deuces! Okay, so the second line starts at Washington and LaSalle, which is actually right around the corner from my uncle's house. So we parked the car over there and we're gonna walk to the park, which is about 3 blocks away, and see what's going on. I do see them getting ready, so I feel like although the weather is bad, they're still going on with the festivities. Did you see that fly? Anyway, I'm not gonna let that I'm not gonna let that get me down. Let the good times roll. Okay, so while we wait for the second line to start, I guess I'll tell you one of the do's and the don'ts of the second line. So there's this rope that you see at the second lines, right? And one of the don'ts is do not cross the rope, because the rope is there for a reason. It separates the spectators and the participants. Please do not disrespect the culture by crossing over the rope. That's one of the things you definitely don't do here.
One thing you want to do is definitely wear some comfortable shoes because you're going to be walking. It might be a long ass walk, and of course you've been drinking, so wear some comfortable shoes.
But I think I have absolutely lost my husband. I guess I'll be doing this video by myself. So one of the do's of the second line, right, is to walk with the second line. You don't want to just stand on the side, although you can, but to actually experience the whole thing, child, you gotta walk the route with them.
right, guys, I don't know if you can hear me, but we already started walking. I know I probably ain't say much in this video because I got to do a lot of recording, but I just want to let y'all know that this is the shit that we do down here. And this habitually happens, so it's really, I don't even know what to say.
Okay, so we decided to kind of fall back to the end of the second line. We're gonna catch up in a minute, but we just wanted to tell you a little bit about what we see so far, right?
I tell you what, everybody's having fun. You get a lot of vendors that come out, and not even vendors. You just get you a cooler, you buy you some drinks from Sam's,
basically.
and you just resell them. That's it.
Unless you go and get a daiquiri, but they do have people out here selling drinks. The best thing that I like about it is, I think we probably got to move a little back further.
That bitch up.
Right. So the best thing that I like about being out here is that everybody is out here.
Right, everybody's included.
Yeah, it's not just one particular
race,
culture,
demographic,
you know what I'm saying? It's everybody enjoying themselves, and I absolutely love that. So I think what we're gonna do is go back to the front. I'm about to go get him.
It's a lot. I'll take it. So it's wonderful. If you want to come out to one of the second lines, don't ever worry about it. There's always security. The police is always around. It's just a family affair. It's just a family fun thing, you know. Of course, there's drinking, but everybody's chilling. And of course, you can see the police are behind me, so they get protection, you know, in case crazy people just act up. You know how people act up when they drunk. If you're ever in New Orleans, catch your second line. I think Tenaj has somewhere where she finds. Tenaj, where do you find your second lines if you just come into the city?
I'm sorry, what?
Where do you find your second lines? Because this is not something that's really posted. Where do you find your second lines at in the city?
Well, actually, there's a website called secondline.com where we found this second line today because we had no clue that there was a second line happening uptown. So if you're trying to figure out when second lines are and where you can find them, just go to secondline.com and you'll have all the information that you need there.
And I didn't know that because Tenaj usually finds stuff like this, so I didn't know there was a secondline.com. So like Tenaj said, look up secondline.com if you're ever in New Orleans.
So they're taking a break. Let's see if I can find some good likes. So one thing that you definitely should do during the second line is make sure you hydrate because, you know, it gets hot in New Orleans and you're gonna be doing a lot of walking. So hydration is key, especially if you want to keep up because it gets crazy out here. Okay, so we have paused for a little bit. We're gonna recuperate, right?
Yeah, because it's sweating. The sun isn't out because it's raining, but the humidity is high.
Yeah,
it's hot.
It's definitely hot.
I have a question for the viewers. Could you live on one of these streets? Because there's homes that line up these streets. Could you live on one of these streets where this happens constantly or whenever it does happen?
Another question for you guys. Have you ever been to a second line in New Orleans? Although they do serve drinks at the second line, Tino and I stopped at the daiquiri shop before we got here. And we got us a daiquiri. You know, New Orleans is one of the only places in the world where you can actually drive up and get your alcohol, or you can walk in the street with open containers. I mean, they don't call us the Big Easy for nothing, right?
Right, just easy living, just chill out.
So I believe that they're about to start with the second line again. I'm gonna pick the camera up and
see where this takes us.
Yeah, stop drinking my drink, dude.
I drank mine already.
Deuces. I know some of you are curious as to like when is second line season, or if there's a second line every Sunday, and the answer to that is no. There is not a second line every Sunday. I believe that the second line season lasts from late August to late June, and it usually pauses for Mardi Gras, Jazz Fest, and bad weather, but other than that you can find them every Sunday.
So as you can see, we stopped traffic. You see all that traffic back there? I see all that traffic. They stopped traffic for this. Yeah, they did.
It's Mardi Gras for y'all, that a lot of people that are not from New Orleans get to see, like the second lines and the Indians and stuff, but this is like a normal thing here. It's one of the things to love about New Orleans.
Alright, so if you need something to drink and you don't have your daiquiri when you first get here, don't worry about it. They got vendors selling drinks. You can get a Corona for about $3. And I don't know what else you can get. Well, you can get anything you want. You can get shots, you can get liquor, you can get drinks made, but a Corona go for $3. I can tell you that.
Okay, so it looks as if we are approaching the end of the route, and I don't know if you've been watching all this time and you're wondering like what the second lines are about. They're definitely not about that noise right there. But if you're wondering what they are about, it's about culture, it's about community, it's about celebrating life. And that's what we do down here. Of course you can.
Hey y'all. What's your name, love? Princess. And where you from? New Orleans, the Night Wall. I'm from New Orleans, the Night Wall. My name's Devon, and I'm from Uptown, I'm from the 17th. Y'all look great. I love y'all.
We drank all that and didn't get anything to eat. So one thing that I will tell you is when I do make it home, child, the first thing I'm gonna do is jump in the shower. I'm drenched.
Yeah, my back is pretty wet. Yeah.
It's hot out here, y'all. So it looks like we're taking another break. That's one thing they definitely do. They take a good amount of breaks between.
Yeah, so you can always catch a break.
And then on your break, you can get you some water. You can, what else can you do?
You can get you a drink, get you something to eat from the churches.
You definitely can do that. Nah, but I think we're gonna take us a break too.
And relax, cause it's hot.
It's hot.
I don't think this happens in the winter season, so don't expect this during the winter or the fall. It's only like spring and summer.
All right, y'all, we out.
That's right. You always ready? You get it always.
I'm all second lined out.
Oh,
is that even a thing?
I'm tired.
I'm tired too, child. It's been about 2-3 hours at least. That's what I feel.
Yeah, it's been a while, and the heat is just hitting.
It's beating me up. I thought that as they got later, it would get cooler, but that's the exact opposite. So they're taking a break right now, and they're almost at the end, which is actually the beginning. So I'm thinking that we could kind of break off a little bit and like go do our thing because we haven't had anything to eat all day.
We have not. I think you guys seen enough of the second line. Like it's a lot, you know.
It is a lot, but it's so cool.
It's a lot to show
like
you.
Up here. Yeah.
You know, and it's never. Although it's the same, but the energy is. It looks like the same scenes, but it's not. The energy is different. It's just different.
It's super different. It's different here in this situation because you don't really have like the Indians out.
Yeah.
Like usually when we do our videos or whatnot of the second lines, we'll, record the Indians. But
there's no
on a regular second line Sunday, you don't really see the Indians. It's just like a brass band and everybody, blah. You can tell my tongue is twisted, but everybody follows behind the band and enjoys the music.
Yeah. The music is good. And the atmosphere is nice. It's different.
I think we are going to...
It's about 80 degrees, probably like 89 humidity, 90.
See. It's probably about 92.
92 humidity.
Degree, oh, it's 82.
So it's 80?
It's 84.
It's 84.
One good thing is the weather has held up. Although it has been cloudy today, the rain has held up because we kind of thought that it was going to rain and wash out the second line. We kind of thought that it was going to be canceled because we wanted to take you guys to the Zydeco Festival on yesterday.
Right.
And
the moment we arrived, the thunder just
thundering.
struck.
Oh my God, did you hear that? Yeah. And we are not trying to get hit by
lightning.
Yeah, so we just figured we would pack up everything and try again today. But I'm glad that we did try today because I kind of enjoyed the second line. But I always enjoy the uptown second lines. Anyway, baby, I think we're going to wrap this up.
We should, because we need something to eat.
Yeah, we're going to go get something to eat because we have had daiquiris and Long Islands and
no food.
Yeah, I think it's time for us to put some food in our stomach before the second line start up again. So, if you guys have made it this far, make sure you type NOLA in the comments because as usual, we are still working on getting our band back. And
make sure you hit that like and don't forget to subscribe. Oh, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and hit the little door, not the door, the little bell looking thing so you can be alerted
when we put out another video. So if you have some questions or comments or if you have some suggestions of what kind of videos you want to see while we're down here in New Orleans, make sure you leave them in the comments. But if that's it, child, I'm about to go get me some food and I'll see y'all in the next video.
Yes.
Deuces!